up them, free up the Zeds, free up the man them, be up the. We love the gal them, she love the ends, she love the man them, she the rents. That's cool with me. We run the block, we on the radio, we on the box, be up the, be up the. We got to say so. We run the block.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at this year for you, and it's definitely you're in the ascent. It's definitely a good sign, man. Things are, leveling off for you. Things are picking up nicely.
Yeah.
How's the start of the year been for you, man? How would you describe it for Bonkaz, man?
It's been great, man. It's just been trying to stay focused and just remember the goal, just trying to keep it going. It's been like every day, literally, like my calendar is so full. And I remember like there was like a moment about 3 weeks ago, I was getting kind of annoyed. I was like, I just want a free day. Then I got a free day like last Monday, and I was like, what do I do now? Like, it was mad, so I'm just kind of getting used to like the process and just staying focused, man. It's been good though.
So you say keeping your eye on the goal. So how much over the last 6 months would you say the goal's actually changed?
Well, really for a long time, it's been about inspiring people. Do you know what I mean? I've got this whole issue with like people not being confident because other people are too loud, if you know what I mean. So like you might wear something and someone's just really loud and vocal about it, and you might never want to wear that again. I want to give people the confidence to just be whoever they want to be. Like I might make grime music and I might wear rolled up trousers and Vans. Like there's not a grime MC that could question me on that. Do you know what I mean? And I want everyone to kind of have that aura about them and just that confidence. It's not really an arrogance, it's just a confidence to be who you want to be. So the goal is always kind of being the same. It's just getting a bit more realistic now as time goes on, you know what I mean?
Because it's so interesting hearing you describe yourself as a grime MC or even around that, because to me, I've always seen you as a rapper.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And because of We Run the Block, people are starting to look at you differently now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you're actually calling yourself a grime MC now?
Yeah, even when I sing, I still call myself a grime artist. Because for me, grime is like our way of artistically expressing ourselves. So you can have a movie that is grime, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying? You could have a movie that's made by like young guys from a certain area or whatever, and I'd call that grime. There's a lot of people that would be like, no, grime is this and grime is, but I don't think we should restrict it. If you look at like hip-hop, you can have 50 Cent and then you can have Tyler, the Creator. Someone from another world would assume that they're in two different genres. And that's why it's so big, because there's a man that's fully over to the left, a man that's fully over to the right, there's someone in the middle, and it's just a wide spectrum of different sounds, you know what I'm saying? But it's still under one umbrella, and that's why that is globally recognized. And I feel like we kind of need to bring that over to grime now as well. Like I don't like it when people run away from the term grime. Some people think it's beneath them or they're above it or it's not, good enough for them. I don't want to be that guy. I want to kind of share my successes with the genre and the people that inspired me. So if I was to go and sing and get a #1 with that, I still want to call it grime, because I want grime to have a #1. I don't want it to just be me. It's never just about me, you know what I mean?
So how do you therefore feel about the UK hip-hop title then, the UK hip-hop term?
Like it's a cool term if that's what it is, you know what I mean? If that's what it is, it's a cool term. It's like, what is hip-hop then? Is it like US hip-hop? Is that just hip-hop? So, yeah, maybe there should be like a US grime as well. Do you know what I mean? And I think maybe that would be cool as well.
Straight. It's quite interesting, man. Like a lot of people are going to see you as Mr. We Run the Block. But there's a history before that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like are you calm with people, saying that Bonkaz is a new MC, Bonkaz is only just came back in 2015?
I'm cool with people only discovering me now. I'm cool with people discovering me next year and the year after that. It's not, for me, I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, you have to know about this guy. I want you to hear me, like it, identify with it, and then, okay, now I'm taking an interest. I don't want it to just be like, yo, have you heard of this guy Bonkaz? Like, and everyone feels pressured to kind of like me. I don't want, like, it's weird, but I don't want it to be cool to just like me for the sake of it, do you know what I mean? I've got a message and I've got a responsibility here. So it's kind of like, if it takes longer to gauge that and to kind of build what I'm trying to build, that's cool. Because I'm not really trying to just be the guy. Like, I've never had a problem with like popularity or, you know, anything like that. So that's cool with me. Like, I'm not really in a rush. And at the same time, I don't want everyone to be my fan, because not everyone's going to understand what I really, you know, stand for or believe in. So it's cool with me.
Now, some people see We Run the Block as like a rebel anthem. You know, the 2015 UK Grime UK hip hop rebel anthem. Now, how do you feel about that? Was that the inspiration when you was making it? You wanted people to hear this and uprise and rebel?
I knew it would be seen like by a lot of people as like a rebel anthem, and I was cool with it. But for me, it's more about rebellion, not like in a bad way, not about like going out in the streets and mashing everything up and going crazy. It's just about like willingness to be who you want to be. So there might be a kid that gets bullied at school. I want that guy to hear my stuff and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go to school tomorrow and this guy's gonna try and get onto me for being who I am, and I'm just gonna make him know that it's not that. You get me? This is who I am. That's who you are. If you're like the nerd in school, you gotta be confident enough to turn around when someone says, "Look at you, you're a nerd. Look how you dress." You gotta turn around to a man and say, "But my grades are better than yours. What are you talking about?" And then vice versa. Like, it's just confidence in yourself. That ultimate confidence. I don't like bullies, and I don't like people feeling pressured to be a certain way. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's rebellion in that sense. Like, no matter what situation you're in or no matter what genre you're in, you can dress how you want, be how you want, speak how you want, make the kind of music you want, and just be yourself, man. It's about freedom in that sense, really.
So you kind of got this manifesto, it seems like, of freedom, people standing up for themselves and, you know, being comfortable in the type of person they are. Where does this come from? Like, does it go back to school days or when you were studying or childhood? Is it something that happened in your life?
I was always like, I was like one of the most popular guys in my school, like always, primary school and secondary school. And that's just something that I kind of was fortunate enough to be, do you know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that just weren't. And even in general life nowadays, it's like, I see it so much and it just frustrates me, like someone isn't willing to be themselves because of what other people are going to say. And I feel like you'll just waste your life like that, do you know what I mean? And then you're giving power to people that, if everyone was confident, they wouldn't really have power. Like, they take their power in bringing down someone else. And I just don't rate that. Like, it really frustrates me. So that's something I kind of want to just stand against, you know what I mean?
Now, we spoke before about you saying that, you know, you're standing for grime, you know, about that lifestyle, about that culture, contrary to, you know, some people looking at you as maybe a UK, you know, hip-hop act or whatever. Now, in We Run the Block, you heard man say Bonks couldn't do the grime thing. Like, is that something that you actually heard?
It's like, I think people have got so many rules for creativity nowadays, and that's something I really dislike. Do you know what I mean? So someone will be like, if you've made this kind of music, you're not grime, or you're not this, or you're not that. But I don't like that. When it's art, there's no rules. Like, people take canvases and splash paint on it and sell it for millions of pounds. There's no one that comes around and is like, yo, that's not how you do it. You got to splash the paint in this way. Because they only sell that for millions of pounds due to the fact that when they're splashing the paint, no one is ever going to be able to replicate that again. Do you know what I mean? So I try to carry that vibe through to what I do. So that's really where that statement came from. It's just like, you know, you can do whatever you want as a creative. Like, there's no rules to it, do you know what I mean?
No one-on-one, jumping like the beat when it drops. New generation, come through, kick off my shoes like I'm racing. Heard man said Bonks couldn't do the grime thing. Would've done a knock that deep if I wasn't in the basement. I just looked top spotters looking vacant. Might have to take him, lockjaw might have to shake him.